Bank of America CEO is out here talking about crypto and banks starting to use crypto in their payment infrastructure. This is going to be a really cool video. Also, listen to this. You got some trust lines opened up. Donald Trump, U.S. Treasury, BRICS, SWIFT, Bank of America, JP Morgan, BlackRock, and World Financial. Guys, this is going to be a crazy video. Let's go. All right, here is the new interview with Bank of America CEO talking about crypto and banks. Listen up.
There's still 4,000 banks, so it's not like there's considered the disaggregation.
Let me ask you a separate question, and Becky's got one back in Washington, but on crypto, we just had Brian Armstrong sitting in the seat that you were in, and obviously there's a lot of excitement about crypto. The banking business, for the most part, has stayed away from crypto. Given President Trump's full-throated support for crypto, do you imagine Bank of America is going to be full on in the crypto business if we have this conversation 12 months, 24 months from now?
I'd separate out the sort of crypto versus stable assets and digital movement of money, because we already move the vast majority of our money digitally. Our consumers do, our companies do. And so the question is, what's the business practice that you have to move another type of currency? So if the rules come in and make it a real thing that you can actually do business with, you will find that the banking system will come in hard on the transactional side of it.
Hold on. Listen to what he just said. If the rules are there, the banking industry will come in hard, right? Listen to exactly what he just said here, because it's important.
Thing that you can actually do business with. You will find that the banking system will come in hard on the transactional side of it, non-anonymous, transactional, verified, et cetera, because we have to, because it's just another way our customers are going to.
The other thing we were talking about was the possibility that Bitcoin and some of these cryptocurrencies actually are a threat to the U.S. dollar. Scott Bessent's talked about needing the U.S. dollar to be super powerful.
Yeah.
Is it a threat?
I think there's a whole bunch of dynamics about all the trade and all the consumption of the U.S. consumer and all the stuff that goes on. But I think we do need a strong U.S. dollar. We need a U.S. dollar reserve currency. It's good for our country. But what I'm saying is, if you go down the street here and you go in and buy lunch,
right,
if you can pay with Visa, MasterCard, a debit card, Apple Pay, et cetera, this will just be another form of payment in an instantaneous cash transfer. And so I think if it becomes regulatory okay, which it wasn't before, and that's one of the issues, you'll see the banking system enter with. We have hundreds of patents on blockchain already. We know how to enter the.
Bank of America has hundreds of patents on the blockchain already, right? Understand, banks have been ready. Banks have been waiting for regulatory approval to touch and use crypto. Under the Biden administration, if you touch crypto, the SEC was coming to talk to you and stop your business. Now, gates are wide open, ladies and gentlemen. Gates are wide open.
The field. When you get to the investment side and the Bitcoin stuff, that's really a separate question. That's more on the investment side. From the transactional side, I think you'll see the banking industry make moves.
You'll see the banking system make moves. Okay. All right. I got more stuff. Now, this is an older clip, but listen, after this clip, I got a lot of new information. So if you're new, this will be new to you. If you've been here a while, maybe you fast forward through this clip, but it's setting up the rest of the video. So I got to play it.
You would expect.
Excuse me. This is linked to Chief Operating Officer Joe Endoso. Listen up.
Large institutions, financial institutions, certainly like Bank of America, to transact. I think it was actually quite timely and maybe fully intended that Ripple created and introduced this liquidity hub product. Because what I'd be doing if I were in Ripple's shoes today is I'd be integrating liquidity hub into the RippleNet product. So every user of RippleNet, like Bank of America, would simply port into liquidity hub as the means of obtaining and managing that XRP position that they need to work through ODL. Right? Liquidity hub is just a massive, smart router engine. It has feeds to accounts that Ripple has opened across all the liquidity venues around the world. Basically, virtually every exchange where there is depth of liquidity, it has accounts at. So if I'm Bank of America, I become a liquidity hub customer, and on any given moment, or where I need, pick a number, $1 billion worth of XRP to transact, I plug that into Liquidity Hub, and Liquidity Hub will break that $1 billion up into fractions and route them for execution and closing across all the exchanges to get the optimal average acquisition price for XRP. And then when I'm done using the XRP for ODL, I turn around and I go the opposite direction, and I have that same smart engine route my sell order and go back to cash. And that's what I want to do. Sell the XRP across all the venues to get the optimal price for Bank of America, right? And at no time do I ever have to be in a position where I'm actually taking XRP from Ripple itself. I'm doing it through all of these exchanges. And what Ripple will do in that instance is it'll be on an ongoing basis looking at the XRP available across all those exchanges worldwide and just distributing XRP through those exchanges. It will sell XRP into those exchanges to create supply.
Listen, guys, it's all connected. It's all ready to go. We're going to get into it really quickly. Luna, can you lay down? Sorry, my dog was in the ER this morning, and I think she's a little tired. I'm just trying to keep an eye on her, so I don't mean to be distracted. I do apologize. Remember, Ripple has already confirmed that they are working very closely with Bank of America.
US major banks on Ripple, question here. We're working very closely with Bank of America Merrill Lynch. They are one of the 7 core banks which are helping us create governance structure. So this is Bank of America Merrill Lynch, CIBC Canada, Royal Bank of Canada, Bank of Canada, and the 4th largest bank in the world. Santander Group, number 19 worldwide, and Standard Chartered Group, and Westpac Australia. And we chose those banks to give us a good global spread around the world. So we have very good input from different markets and different thinking.
Crazy stuff, guys. Crazy stuff. Some of the biggest bank partnerships in the world, Ripple's already connected to. Got an email by Ripple. It's 100% confirmed that Bank of America is a Ripple partner. I think we kind of understand that, but just a little bit more proof here. Also, Chad Steingraber says, what's about to go down? The EOs removing SOB 121, the SEC withdrawals from the Ripple case, Bank of America official announcement, XRP ETF approved. Man, imagine what this could do to the price of XRP. This patent by Bank of America appears to show Ripple's distributed ledger system being used on Bank of America's existing settlement layer. So listen, I know this is an older thing, but we're all talking about Bank of America getting ready to use crypto. And listen, I don't know how many other cryptos or, DLTs, blockchains are hooked up to big institutions like this. I'm sure there's many, but I don't know if there's many quite like Ripple. Also, applicant Bank of America mentions Ripple 5 times in this one as well. Just crazy to see the ongoing basis of Bank of America having all of these patents, and a lot of them are with Ripple. Ripple partner Bank of America says that they are ready for crypto. Bank of America, boom, the buzz is intensifying that Bank of America, the second largest bank in the US, is about to announce a huge partnership with Ripple, which can completely transform the financial technology, right? Man, guys, this could be big. This person also said the U.S. Treasury seems to have created an XRP address and has opened up trust lines with JP Morgan, BlackRock, and Bank of America. Let's not forget how connected Ripple is with the U.S. Treasury and how are also aware that Ripple is already working with Bank of America. And there's so many ties to BlackRock and JP Morgan, guys. This is getting interesting. This is getting extremely interesting. And a lot of people are talking about this on Twitter. It's time, Bank of America token, BlackRock token, JP Morgan token. Remember, I've told you this time and time again on this channel. I believe that all of these banks will have their own form of stablecoin or digital token that exists on, let's say, the XRP ledger or a different ledger, and they can move money instantaneously across the world on that ledger. Now, the reason this is big, Bank of America, how much money does Bank of America have under management? Let's see here. So talks about Bank of America's wealth management side managed $1 trillion in assets. Bank of America 23 had 2.54 trillion in assets, 2.4 trillion held in the US. Now, if you digitize these assets or this money and it lives on the XRP ledger, well, ladies and gentlemen, you've just brought, $2 trillion onto the XRP ledger. Now, I'm not saying it's all going to go, but as these banks digitize their value, right, that is going to live in the crypto world. That value can move instantaneously. And then it says Bank of America's wealth management business has about 4.2 trillion in client balances, right? Those balances are stocks, bonds, maybe derivatives. That value is going to move its way onto blockchain. All right. Also here, Emi Yokishawa confirming once again that Bank of America is a Ripple customer. Let me play this.
Standardized access and provides quick settlement and near zero failure rates, and also a substantial reduction in costs. Today, we have over 300 customers across 40 markets, and ranging from large global banks like Santander and Bank of America to traditional money transfer business like MoneyGram, and also more newer fintech type companies like Neom.
Awesome. Love to hear it. Also here, check this out. New clip from Brad Garlinghouse.
Role here. Do you think you get more clarity under the Trump administration on who's running things?
Yes, we want them to have a role. And as you know well, one of the biggest problems the crypto industry has had isn't the idea there's too much regulation. It's just the regulation's not even clear. We're trying to apply laws from literally 1946, a famous Supreme Court case called the Howey test, we're trying to apply that to a digital asset industry that's been developed in the last 10, 15, 20 years. And so it just doesn't fit. And I think as we bring this new, really the Trump cabinet to bear, getting those clear rules, which we've been asking for under the Biden administration for years, I think we're finally going to get that clarity, which will help the U.S. lead again. And I think, Trump talks about making America great again. I think he's going to make crypto great again in the United States.
Nice.
Let's fucking go, guys. I'm so pumped. Listen, if you made it this far, it means you like the content that I'm putting out. So please hit like on the video. That can help me out tremendously. And if you've been here a bunch of different times and you're not subscribed and you like my content and you want to come back for more, think about hitting that subscribe button. But if you're just kind of so-so, don't worry about it. We're good. Brad Garlinghouse and Chainlink co-founder Sergey Nazarov, right, were at the Trump inauguration. The reason this is big is Brad Garlinghouse or Ripple and Chainlink, XRP and Chainlink, we're starting to work together on some of this stuff, right? And remember, the DTCC, which is the Depository Trust Clearing Corporation that clears like $2 to $3 quadrillion a year, Chainlink is going to be the data layer for that. You need a settlement asset for that. And I do think XRP could be the prime candidate for all of that. And here you go, guys. Banking. So this is from Sassy the Sasquatch. Major new wallets discovered on the XRP ledger with the official domain connections. The wallets appear to be interconnected with wallet activities, transactions, DEX orders, issued tokens. This could be huge for XRP. They even have a vanity address names, right? So here's one for Donald Trump, U.S. Treasury, BRICS, SWIFT, Bank of America, JP Morgan, BlackRock, and World Liberty Financial, which is a company that Trump is involved with. There you go, guys. Here's the pictures. It is legitimate connections. Home.treasury, the domain. I will leave this link to all of this in the description. If you want to go ahead and dig into this yourself and take a look at it, please do. But what do you think, right? Are we headed to Valhalla, right? Is things about to change drastically for the good for us? It sure feels like we're heading that way. And if you hold XRP, or if you're interested in getting into the XRP, think about all of this about to really change in America, which is the biggest financial institution on the planet, right? Trillions and trillions of dollars. Institutions, banks, regular people, all looking for the next big thing. Technology, technology, technology. If you want to turn a little bit of money into a lot of money, find the right technology. If you can invest in that technology early enough, that could be the game changer in your life. And that's all I'm trying to do out here too. 4.5 years ago, I watched a YouTube video that changed my entire life. I was selling houses, right? And then everything changed. One XRP video changed my entire life, right? I understood how valuable the technology was. Would I have liked things to been a little bit better over the last few years? Absolutely. But that is the past. And I'm looking to the future, and I cannot be more excited. All right, thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Let's go. Bye.